Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In today's video, it is one of those tutorials because I decided to make a brand new GMO website. That way it's way more easier for all of you. So up here on the left side, I have the old site and then the new site over here. The link to the new one will be in the description. So as you know, on the old one there's all these tabs, shows, then there's roster, then there's champions, and then there is news. Spoiler alert, that is a lot of damn tabs. So I've decided to make it easier, and then by doing that, basically you just go to shows and it's got everything. As you see, roster, champions, obviously roster, champions, and then the preview for the Rumble. This way you don't have to click on every single section. It's just under one section, which is shows, and you will get all three brands, all of that stuff. So if you go to champions here, as you can see, it's got all of them listed here. But this way, it is just the Raw champions, the Smackdown champions, and the main event champions. Obviously, since there's no main event champions, when you press on it, it's just going to say the page is blank, which expect that, because there's no champion at the moment. But, so let me show you guys how to use things, because it is a new website. Things are used differently. So if you are going to be using this on a computer, this is how to do it. If you're going to be looking at it on a mobile device, it's going to look a bit different, but every button functions the exact same. So you'd probably just tap it with your finger on your phone, and then on computer you'd use the mouse. So start off with Raw. The cool thing I did with this website, because if you go to roster here, as you see, it doesn't show any win, loss, draw records, but if you actually go here, as you see, it actually shows it. It also shows the Raw roster, of course. So as you can see, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. It's something AEW does, and it does make a lot of things easier. So we will be having a win, loss, draw type record. So as you can see, it started today, meaning that anything past like Raw, there's no record for it. But as you see, it's got the updated Raw roster, including The Miz, Jeff Hardy, Bray Wyatt, and Andrade. So yeah, it's got the new roster. So every single time a free agent signs, it will pop up here. But basically, it's just got everyone's win, loss, and everything. Makes things way easier. Champions. Basically the same thing as the champions, same look. It's just way easier, obviously, and it's in categories. You cannot click on Raw tag because there is no Raw champions at the moment. But here's the cool thing, is the way I did things. For you to look at the Universal Championship history here, you click on it, it's all in one big mess. But here, if you click on it, it is a brand new look to it. First, it has the title in the background right here. It looks absolutely great. It says, obviously, Christian Universal Champion. Shows the defenses. Same stuff as over here. But it's way more organized. History's all down here. Same old, same old. It's just a very newly organized way of looking at the history. And probably a way easier way. So same thing. Go to Cruise. It's the same thing. It's just a new, different... It's just the same thing, basically. And of course, he just defended against Andrade, so he's already got one defense down. Smackdown roster, basically the same thing with Smackdown background. Obviously, all records are 0-0 because there hasn't been Smackdown yet, and no one's won or lost yet. But same thing, showing off the roster. Click Smackdown champions. There is a lot of them. 4 champions on Smackdown. Same thing, click on it. It is going to show the title, the defenses, and then the history. But there is one thing I wanted to show you guys, and that is the Smackdown tag, for one reason, because I decided that I'm going to combine the reigns. So down here, as you can see, this is the unified history for the tag, and then up here is the Smackdown Tag Team Championship history. That way, if you want to go back and look at who held like the unified belts, it's all still here, history's still there. Main event, same thing, roster's there. This one's a little harder to see, you might want to just highlight it like that, but same thing, 0-0, because the show has not happened yet. And then Royal Rumble preview, click on it, and it shows the match card, obviously. But I want to show you guys the home page for last, because it is probably the most detailed thing about it. If you go to the home page here, it's literally just official website, la la la. It's nothing cool. Here, however, it very much is. Let's show you how. So welcome to the Rebooted. First off, already, you may be a new subscriber checking out the website. Click the sub. Boom. Brings you right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. About GMO. This one doesn't say anything about it. So if you're looking at this website, you got no clue. This, though, tells you everything you need to know about it. How it started, how things roll, all that. This is the most important thing, though. Partnerships, because some people may forget about this, so this is an easier way for y'all to know partnerships and how things work. Obviously, GMO partnered with AEW ever since August, la la la, and then New Japan, of course, because Jay White has the contract. And then this one's actually an interesting one. You can apply to work for GMO as a booking team, but you're not going to get the job, obviously, like right out the bat. This might be a just in case thing, and it might be useful to fill in just in case if I want to, shoot you an email or anything and say I'm interested, that type of stuff. Cool, fill out. GMO theme songs, the top 3 most viewed. I'm not going to play them, but you get the point. You can click on it and it plays. GMO celebrates 5 years, obviously, because it did. And then contact. Basically, just put your name, social handle. You don't have to fill out any of these, just a name or something so I know who it is. Submit, and I'll reply back. And that is basically it, ladies and gentlemen. It is a much newly designed and easier website that I prefer a lot over the other one. So now that this is published, this site will no longer be in use, meaning it's probably going to have just a page saying like no longer in use, and then redirect you guys to this one here. La-di-la-di-la. So if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. This is basically the full website here. It's fairly much easier for me not only to do, but probably for you guys to view. So basically that is it. Also, you can click the YouTube logo and it will bring you to the channel as well. So that is the new website, ladies and gentlemen. I will leave it in the description down below for you to check out. More things will be coming to the website. There will be a news section added eventually. Basically the same thing as this, but obviously more needed and not like, messy like this. Thank you guys for watching. The new website's in the description.